So we'll just start the video. I'll move that out of the way. So if anytime you want to stretch, you can do. So we'll just get warmed up first. So let's start with the shoulder roll. My name's Ange, by the way, for those who've not seen me. We're going to do some glute work, bit of leg work, bit of glute work, some bridges, glute bridges, and some ab work. Bit of everything, but that's mainly what we'll concentrate on. But we still need to warm up. So give your shoulders a big roll. And then back the other way. So at any time you need a rest, just have a rest. I was going to say I will, but I won't, honestly. And then we're going to put right hand on your right shoulder, focus on the elbow, and just circle. We do about 4 one way and about 4 the other direction. And we'll change sides. We're not getting any crunching. Back the other way. Excellent. And then take your shoulders back and down. We're just going to take the right arm and we're going to take it sort of in line with the ear if you can, and take it over. So we want it in line with the ear. That's we get a better stretch down the side. And let's change sides. So again, bring the left hand in line with the ear, sweep it over. Let's go one more each side. Side. Excellent. Give yourself a little shake, and we're going to do a few roll downs. So bring your feet a little bit closer together, tummy muscles in, shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath in, chin drops onto your chest. Now you can have your knees bent, legs straight, whatever feels right for you. And we're just going to, as we exhale, roll through the spine. So we'll do about 4 or 5 and maybe keep your legs bent to start off with. Before you come back, squeeze your bum and let's uncurl to come back. And stretch. So you can add a little back bend if you want to. Chin drops into your chest. Get a bit of interference. I'll just put you on mute. Just put everyone on mute, and that way, because you can always unmute yourself if you need to ask me anything. Just getting a bit of interference. I don't know if it's somebody's iPad or something. So about 4 or 5. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit more mobile in the back. Then I'm going to take a deep breath in, squeeze your tongue muscles tight. Excellent. I'm going to start to lift. I don't know if you can see, I'm lifting up onto my toes and stretching through the fingertips. Squeeze your tummy muscles and squeeze your glutes, your bum. Hold it for as long as you can and slowly start to come down. So we really want to be controlled doing that. Let's go again. I'll show you side on. I don't know if you can see my feet. You can't see it on the iPad, can you? So go again. So deep breath in. I'm just going to start to lift the heels off the floor. We're coming to the tiptoes. Squeeze your tummy muscles. Squeeze your bum to hold you in place. Squeeze. Can we lengthen a little bit more? And we're going to slowly come down. more. Deep breath in. And slowly start to lift through the arms. Can we get a little bit higher on the tiptoes without falling? Squeezing. Excellent. Slowly, full control, bring your heels down. I'm just going to take the feet to about hip width, or maybe a little bit less. So just take your feet a little bit wider. So muscles in, shoulders back. We're going to squat. So what I want you to be aware of with this is, if you're lucky enough that you're near a mirror, use the mirror and have a look how you squat. If not, just try to be sort of aware of your knee position, because we don't want them knocking in and we don't want them to go out. So slowly 4 squats. My knees cracking in a minute. Now if you want to use your band doing this, you could hold your band just for a little bit more resistance on your arms if you wanted to. So you could get some resistance on the arms. So we're doing about 4-ish to start off with. Keep the chest lifted if you can. I'm trying to look at the screen, but if you don't need to look at the screen, keep your chest lifted. So 4, give a little shake. We're going to go again. So try and get a little bit lower this time. Tummy muscles in, squeeze your bum. So you can use the band if you've got it. If you haven't, don't worry. If you want to, get some tension on that band. If you want to make it a little bit harder, lift the arms up. So lots of options. So we're going to do 4 again. Squeezing. Having a look at the knee positioning. I'm looking at mine because mine will usually track in, so I do need to be careful. Keeping the chest lifted. So we're firing the glutes up. Weight through the heels. Excellent. Have a little shake. I'm not finished with these yet, so you can keep the band if you want to. So this time, we're going to squat down for 4. I know I'm warm now. Squat down for 4. You're going to hold it at the bottom for 4, and then you're going to come up for 4. So there's a lot. It's really slow and controlled. So you can have your arms wherever you want to. If it gets too much with the band, just throw it down. Let's have a go. I'm going to put some tension on mine as well. Lifting a little bit higher. Shoulders back and down. Tummy muscles in. Squeeze your bum. So we'll go down, 2, 3, 4. Hold it there. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're coming back slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we go again. We've got 3 more to do. Down, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And lift, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Down, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And lift, 2, 3, 4. One more. Down, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And slowly lift, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Have a little shake of the legs. We're not quite finished yet. We're nearly finished on the squats. So the next one we're going to do, we'll drop down for 4. So we go down, 2, 3, 4. And we just pulse this time. So we pulse 2, 3, 4. And then we come up 2, 3, 4. So we'll do the first 2 with you. So band if you want to. Shoulders down, tummy muscles in. Are we ready? So we go down, 2, 3, 4. Deep breath in, and we pulse 2, 3, 4, and then come up 2, 3, 4. Excellent. We've got 3 more to do. Can we get a little bit lower? Down, 2, 3, 4. Deep breath in and pulse 2, 3, 4, and lift 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Down, 2, 3, 4, deep breath in, and pulse, 2, 3, 4, and lift, 2, 3, 4, one more, deep breath in, and down, 2, 3, 4, pulse, 2, 3, 4, and lift, 2, 3, 4. Excellent, have a little shake. All I could hear then was my knees cracking. So you can chuck your band down, just gonna have a little roll down again. So tummy muscles in, chin onto your chest, and let's roll through the spine. So this time, we'll just stay at the bottom and have a stretch of the legs. You can swoosh your arms round either side. And then whenever you're ready, just come back. We'll just do a couple more and you can stay down as long as you want to. Stretch. Just stretching the legs out, stretching the arms out, especially if you had a band. Perfect. You can have a little shake when you're done. We're going to go into plank next. I might have to just move the iPad because I've got a feeling once I get onto the floor, and just have a look. Yeah, I've disappeared. Right, so we're going to come into plank. So if you know plank position, you can get yourself in it. And I'm just going to move that. Let me just see if it's better that way. It's not changed the screen round, has it? That's okay, isn't it? Right, so we're going to go into plank. Let me put my magic watch on. So I'll show you first if you're not sure. You can go onto your forearms if you want to. You can go onto your knees, tummy muscles and tight, backs flat. You can be on your toes, or you can be on your hands. Whichever position you're in, tummy muscles pulled in tight and your back is nice and flat. We try to look about 3 feet in front, and that way the neck's not compromised. So choose whichever level is right for you, and we'll try about 45 seconds, see how we go. Let's have a go. I'll just supervise this one, not because I don't like plank or anything. Let's see if that... Are we both okay? Excellent. You're okay, Belinda. I know you can hear me, but... So you're over halfway, and obviously if you need a rest or anything, just have a rest. It's absolutely fine. Rest whenever you need to. A few more seconds if you can. And then just relax. So just sit yourself back onto your heels, have a stretch. Inch your fingertips away. And we'll go again, just because the first one was practice. So we'll go again. I'll do it with you this time. I'll keep an eye on my watch. We'll try and do about the same, maybe a minute. But if you need to put your knees down, it's absolutely fine. I'll get the magic watch on. Are we ready? Let's go. As I've not done plank for ages. So tummy muscles are pulled in tight. Heels are pushed away. We want to be breathing. We don't want to hold the breath. And ideally, we look about 3 feet in front. Tummy muscles pulled away, as if you're pulling them away from the floor, squeezing your bum tight, which should be nicely fired up now after all those squats. And remember to breathe. Oh, remember to look at your watch as well. Forgot about that. 30 seconds gone. Can't remember if we did plank last week. It feels like I didn't, so I'm not sure. Can we hold another 10 seconds? Woo. Three, two, one. Ooh. have a little rest. So sit your bum back on your heels if you can and have a stretch, your fingertips away. And we'll walk both hands out to the right, stopping to my air. Left hand on top and push your head in the gap. You should feel a nice stretch somewhere in the region of your left shoulder, your left side. And then change sides all the way to the left. Right hand on top this time. Head in the gap, have a stretch. Excellent. And come back. And then you can have another little stretch. And we're going to come into all fours. So we're going to do Superman, but we'll have a little back stretch first. So have your wrists directly under your shoulders and your knees directly under your hips. That's quite important, that, for weight bearing. And we're just going to round through the back and tuck your head in. And then arch your back and look up. So as you arch your back, be mindful not to let your chest drop down and your weight come through the shoulders. We really want to keep the arms strong and long. And that way, hopefully we are arching the back rather than just sinking a little bit lower. So if you've got a tight back, if your back's tight, mine feels really tight, this is quite a nice stretch. So a little stretch, whenever you want to, you can do that. So the next thing we're going to do is Superman. So I don't know if you've done it before. I'm just going to move that phone because it's not. So it's right arm and left leg to start off with. Now if you've got any knee issues or wrist issues, just either do the arm or do the leg. You don't have to do both. But if you're okay, you can always double the mat over, or because you're at home, you can actually get a cushion under your knees if you're feeling it on your knees. So tummy muscles in, back's quite flat. I'm going to lift the right hand and lift the left leg. I'm going to count for 1, 2, 3, 4. We push the heel away rather than point the toe. Squeeze your tummy muscles, squeeze your glutes, and we come back. 2, 3, 4. We'll stay on the same side. And it's out, 2, 3, 4, and in, 2, 3, 4. Just put my watch on. So again, it's really controlled. It's a controlled movement. Out, 2, 3, 4. Squeezing and lengthening the arm and the leg away, and in, 2, 3, 4. Out. And if it does feel too much for your left hand and right knee, you can bring one hand or one knee down. Keep going. Out, 2, 3, 4. Lengthen, squeeze, and in. 2, 3. Keep going. So stay on the same side if you can. We'll be doing the other side, don't worry. If you've already changed to alternate, don't worry, you can just do alternate next time. Excellent. So have a little rest. Again, you can sit back, have a stretch. You can give your wrists a little shake. It's quite tough on your wrists, that one, isn't it? So give your wrists a little shake, give your shoulders a roll, have a stretch. And then we'll do the other side whenever you're ready. So this time it's left arm, right leg. I'll change sides. We'll have a little practice first. We'll put the watch on because we did on the other side. So it's left hand, right leg, and it's out, 2, 3, 4. Push through the heel, tummy muscles in tight, back flat, and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, and squeeze. Keep going. It probably feels totally different on this side. I'll just put the watch on and get a little practice. Yeah, I find I'm a bit stronger on the other side. Probably need more practice on this side. Out, 2, 3, 4. Squeezing the tummy muscle, squeezing the bum, pushing the heel away, lengthening through the arm and back. Squeeze. Keep going. A few more seconds if we can. And just relax whenever you're ready, and you can have another little stretch. So bum onto your heels, stretch your fingertips away, push your chest down or your head down, whichever feels right for you. And then you can have another little cat and cow stretch if you want to before we turn over. Ooh, back's tight. And whenever you're ready, we're going to turn over onto our backs. So just turn over, hug your knees in for now. I'm going out the screen. Hug your knees in, rock from side to side. Fat. Turn over. I'm going to take the arms out into the cross position. So like capital T, and take your knees to the right and take your head to the left if you can. And we'll just have a little stretch. Ooh, take a deep breath in. And if you want to, you can take the right hand and pull the left knee down. Take that left shoulder down as much as you want to. Deep breath. And as you exhale, just push into the stretch a little bit more. Slowly come back to the centre, just rock from side to side. And let's change. Knees to the left, head to the right. And again, you can take that left hand this time and pull the right knee down. Have a stretch, deep breath in. Perfect. So bring yourself back. We are going to bring our feet to the floor. So bring your feet to the floor, and I want you to take a deep breath in and let your shoulders push into the floor, then let them relax. So we really want the shoulders to be on the floor. Take another deep breath in. This time you're going to squeeze your bum as tight as you can. So you're going to squeeze your glutes, because we're doing a glute bridge. Squeeze your glutes, shoulders are relaxed into the floor. Take another deep breath in, and we're going to fire up the glutes and come into bridge. So you should be feeling it through your glutes. And squeeze. Take a deep breath in. Squeeze your glutes. Maybe go a little higher if you want to, but don't worry if you can't. And slowly bringing it down. Relax fully into the mat. Let your shoulders relax again. Take a deep breath in. Squeeze your glutes tight. Let your shoulders come down. And let's come up into bridge. So squeezing. So we've fired the glutes up already with the squats. That's what we want to do. Take a deep breath. And squeeze. Now we're going to take your right arm up. Keep your left one down for now. And we're going to alternate both arms. So you should be feeling your shoulders push into the floor. Keeping your bum squeezed if you can. If it starts to hurt your lower back, just maybe release a little bit or just come out of it. Whatever feels good for you. Squeezing. So the main focus really is squeezing the glutes. If you relax your glutes, you'll feel your hips drop a little bit. So you're still up in the bridge position, but we're not working through the glutes, and that's what we're trying to do. And then bring the arms down. Bring it down. You don't have to bring your knees in, just stay where they are. Relax through the back. Take another deep breath in. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your tummy muscles, shoulders relax, and let's come back into bridge. So if you want to have a go, you can try going onto your toes or your heels. Heels might sort of impinge on your back a little bit, so try your toes, and this time you can either go both arms, or you can go alternate again, or you don't have to do any. If you've got a shoulder injury or any issues with your shoulders, that might feel too much. So always do what feels good for you. So again, release your glutes a little bit and see your hips drop. So squeeze and lift up, squeezing your glutes. Trying to keep your knees sort of in line with your hips, just so they're not going out too much. You should be feeling this work through your back. Let's just do a couple more. Rest obviously if you need to. If you've not done it for a while, it will feel quite tough. And then whenever you're ready, just slowly roll through the back, come down. And you can hug the knees in if it feels okay in your back. Excellent. Then bring your feet down, bring your shoulders down. Take a deep breath in. Now you can either put your hands on your temple, or you can just put your hands sort of in front of you. And all we're going to do, take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to squeeze and come up. We're not yanking the head forward, we're sort of looking up towards the ceiling. So it's entirely up to you where your hands go. So I'll just do it again. Deep breath in, squeeze, and as we come up, exhale. So your hands can be there or in front. Let's go. I'm going to put the magic watch on. We're going to do about a minute if we can. Deep breath in. Exhale to come up. Inhale to come down. Keep going. So there's no sort of set up for 2, down for 2. Just do what's right for you. You can do as many repetitions if you want. We don't want to go too quick because we do want to keep control. And if you feel like your neck's aching a bit, just support your head without yanking it up. Let me check the watch. Forgot about that. Oh, we're okay. A few more seconds. Excellent, and relax. You can bring your knees in if you want to, or if you just like to rest, it's absolutely fine. And we're going to keep the knees hugged in. You're going to bring your hands to your temples again, or at the side of your body, whichever feels right for you. And we're going to extend the right leg, squeezing your tummy muscles, and then bringing the right leg in and extend the left. So it's again, this is quite a controlled movement. So sometimes you're just going through the motions of that, but we're not. We're really extending one leg, squeezing the other one in, and change. Extend and squeeze. Keep going. So you can keep your head on the floor if you prefer, or you can lift it, or whatever feels right for you. Try to avoid doing that with your chin onto your chest, looking up at the ceiling. So extend one leg and squeeze the other one in. Let me put the magic watch on. So keep going. How does it feel? Good stuff. Again, nice and controlled. There's no set count with it, but we do like to do it slow and controlled so we feel the pain. Squeeze. Check the magic watch. hug the knees in, just rock from side to side. Perfect. Excellent. And we're going to bring the legs to tabletop. So, want the knees in line with the hips and the ankles in line with knees. So try not to have them too close or too far away. And all we're going to do is drop the right heel to the floor. So I'll just show you the way to do it, and I'll show you the way not to do it. So we're going to take the right heel towards the floor. So it's down, 2, 3, 4. Squeezing your tummy muscles, then back, 2, 3, 4. And what we find sometimes with this one is people will just tap the toe down. So can you see the difference? That it's just literally a bend in the knee if you're just tapping your toe. So you can always put your fingertips on your hips if you want to, and watch the leg move down. So it's down, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze, and then come back, 2, 3, 4. We'll alternate with this one because it's quite hard when you do it on one leg. So it's down, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze, and back, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. So the angle stays at that 90 degrees, but the movement comes from the hip. Down, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze, and come back, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Change to the left. So if you find that it hurts your back, maybe don't take the leg down as much. If it's really not good, it doesn't suit you, just go back to the one we've just done. It's not a problem. Down, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze. You feel it on the way back. Keep going. Down, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze. Back. 2, 3, 4. Down. Check the magic watch. Squeeze. Squeeze. Let's just do one more on each leg. Squeeze. I can feel my back lift slightly. Squeeze. And hug it. So I have a little rock from side to side. Excellent. So the next one we're going to do, I'm just going to see that you can tell what I'm doing. So it's similar to what we've just done, only this time we've taken the heel out to the outer edge of the mat. Does that make sense? Oh, I don't know what that track is. So tummy muscles in tight. So we go down, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze and back, 2, 3, 4. So it's the same movement we've just done, only now we're going out on the angle. Squeeze and back, 2, 3, 4. And again, if your hips don't like it or for whatever reason, just go back to the one we've just done or the one before. Keep going. Down, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze. Always squeeze on the way back. So what we're trying to do really is just tap the heel to the outer edge of the mat rather than going straight down and back. 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze and back. 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, and back. 2. Just do one more on each side and then hug your knees in. Excellent. So just hug your knees in, rock from side to side. The next one we're going to do, we're just going to sit up slightly. So you can use your band with this one if you wanted to, or you can use a belt or anything, but you don't have to. You can just have your arms out in front of you. So what we're going to do, tummy muscles pulled in, shoulders back and down, and we're going to slowly come down, and we're going to take the arms out to the right, squeezing the tummy muscles, then back to the left. So you don't have to use the band. So if you're not using the band, you just bring the arms down. Try to sort of pull your tummy muscles in so your back's in quite a curved, what we call a C shape, rather than sort of overarched like that. It's quite a tough one. You might need a cushion under your bum. So again, you don't need the band, but if you've got it there, you might as well use it. Relax through the shoulders if possible. I'll apologise for this track that's on now, I haven't got a clue. And then back to the centre and just fold in. So just fold in and round through your back again. And you can always, again, if you've got your band, you can always pop it around your feet and stretch through your back. But you can do this with a dressing gown bell or a scarf or anything. You don't necessarily need a band. Excellent. And then give your shoulders a little roll. Tummy muscles in, so round the back again. And this time, shoulders down. Just going to go down and up. So it's entirely up to you how low you go down. Squeezing your tummy muscles, squeezing your bum, and come back. Could probably go down all the way and come back, but as I'm videoing it, if I don't make it back up, it's there for everyone to see. So go as low as you want, so you can lift the arms up a little bit more if you want to, squeeze in. Now if you want to make this a little bit harder even still, you could lift one leg. And you can alternate. Or you can even lift both legs, but that's a little bit tricky to keep your balance. Should we have a go at rolling all the way down? See if we can come back up. Ooh, no pressure. I'll watch you do it first. Just showing off now. Ooh, not done that one for a while. Let's do a couple more if you can. You don't have to, obviously. Squeezing the tummy muscles tight. Oh, you just made it then. One more. One more, then we'll have a little stretch. Ooh. So straighten the legs. So you can either just touch your toes, or you can put your band around your feet. And you can pull away with a rounded back, and that will stretch through your back. So pull away. And if you want to change the stretch slightly to your legs, take a deep breath in. Put your shoulders back and push your chest towards your thighs. And you'll sort of feel it a bit more in your legs then. Go back to the back stretch. Again, you don't have to have your band. If you're quite flexible, you can touch your toes, do it just holding your feet. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, push your chest towards your thighs, changing the stretch to your legs. And then just bring your right knee in towards your chest. And you can take your left arm, just look behind, just get a little stretch. And if you wanted to make that a little bit deeper, you could take that right leg across the left if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you. Keep my eye on the time, so there'll be in trouble if you run over. pull that right knee in towards the chest, straighten the back. You should hopefully feel it in your glutes. And let's just slowly change sides. So straighten the right leg, bring the left knee in. Take your right arm onto your left knee, pulling it in, and look behind you. And if you want to, you can take that left leg across the right, just for a deeper stretch. And that leg back, and just slowly lie yourself down. Come onto your back, hug your knees in. So you give your back a little roll into the mat. Move down a bit so you can sit. So let your back really roll into the mat. And then take your feet out to the outer edge of the mat. Take your arms back into that cross position. Take your knees to the right and your head to the left. Push your shoulders down if you can. Push your knees down. Take one more deep breath in. Push the knees down. And then change. Knees to the left, head to the right. Deep breath in, shoulders down. Come back to the centre and just slowly come to a seated position. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Let's go again. Deep breath in. As deep as you can. And exhale. One more deep breath in. And give yourselves a clap. Well done, guys. Now, if you've got a couple of minutes spare, I would just lie down and have a breather because I think it's so beneficial. But if you haven't, go and watch Emmerdale. Hopefully see you next week, guys. I'll be here, probably be doing it from home next week, but I'll be online at 6:15. Well done, everyone. I enjoyed that. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. Bye. Bye. Thank you.